Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are all doing alright given what's going on right now. Today I have what I believe to be my 6th Q&A. I'm not entirely sure about that though. I don't think I've done a Q&A in like 4 years, so that means the last time I did a Q&A I was in middle school. And now I'm a senior in high school. So let's just get started with all the questions. First question comes from Derpy Cuber. Are you a butt? Yes. Next question comes from Yoshimura Roy Lee. Favorite cuber named Roy? Probably not Roy Lee. Next question comes from Sebastian Carrillo Cubing. What 3 events are you trying to get into more right now? FMC, obviously. I guess I'm already very into the event, but I'm trying to get a lot better at it. Square One comes to mind, because at the beginning of quarantine I was grinding Square One a lot. Now I'm not.
I should probably start doing that again.
I'm starting to try to get back into 3x3, because I stopped practicing that for a while, and now I need to start practicing again because I got bad again. Next question comes from Benway97. Is it crazy how saying sentences backwards creates backwards sentences saying how crazy it is? Next question comes from 15S Griggs. How do we get here? You know, Steve, I wish I could tell you. Samir Sathuram Speedcuber asks, Chicken? Chicken. Lucas Morton 321 asks, top 5 FMCers in the world. If we're going by global average, we got first place Tommy Capriles, second, but very close, Christopher Chi, and then either Chong Wen or Kale Schoen, and then, I don't know, there are just a lot of good FMCers after that. I'm probably forgetting someone. I'm definitely forgetting someone. But, you know, sometimes
that's just how the cookie crumbles.
So we're going to say 5th place is completely up for grabs, because there are a lot of people who could be 5th. Brendan Nunes Cubing asks, am I still a good cuber? You know, for that question, I would have to answer no. Every time I watch you solve, Brendan, I want to die. I just absolutely hate watching you turn, and you're just so bad. Just kidding, Brendan, you're actually really good. Supernova Cuber asks, do you still do Pyra? Wow, that is a funny question. You know, Pyraminx. That's a funny event. You know? Huh. Do I still do Pyraminx? I do a lot of FMC. Your standard cuber asked a bunch of questions. What's Chicken Jickinson's favorite food? Hobby? Sports team? Well, Chicken Jickinson's favorite food is definitely not chicken. I think he really likes microwave popcorn. I don't know why, I just have a hunch. His favorite hobby is probably just being a god. Because Chicken Jickinson, man, absolute legend. Complete and utter legend. And his favorite sports team is probably the New York Chickens. Top 5 Mineplex Nano games. Well, obviously, number 1, we got Quick. That game is just god tier. And a close second would be Bokbok's Wrath. Number 3 would be Gladiators. Number 4 would be Color Swap. And then I don't know what I'd put 5th. Basically anything that's not like Reverse Tag or Hot Potato or something. Top 5 games on the Mineplex private server. Well, obviously, number 1, we got Cake Wars. Everyone loves Cake Wars except for Owen and AJ, but it doesn't matter. Cake Wars, absolutely god tier game. Who doesn't love a great game of Cake Wars, except for when AJ eats her cake in the first 30 seconds of the game, then you have to spend the next 20 minutes spectating. Number 2, probably One in the Quiver. You can never go wrong with a nice game of One in the Quiver. Number 3, I would have to go with Bacon Brawl. Bacon Brawl is an absolutely god tier game. Number 4, we got Death Tag, or Death Tiggy, as they call it in Australia. That is a great game. And number 5, probably Super Spleef. And in last place, and a game that will never be better than last place, is Speed Builders. Nobody likes Speed Builders! Top 5 reasons you've been too lazy to order a new laptop. Number 1, lazy. Number 2, lazy. Number 3, lazy. Number 4, lazy. And number 5, I forgot. Okay, It's to Jake asks, what event would you get a WR in and why? If they're saying what event I have the most potential to get a WR in, probably like Pyra single or cube single or 2x2 single. I don't know. If they're saying what event I'd want to get a WR in, I'd probably want a WR in 3x3 because I think out of my entire cubing career, I've probably put the most work into either 3x3 or Pyraminx, and 3x3 would get me like the most recognition, and it's probably like the hardest record to break right now, just because the event is so like saturated. A Need 137 asks, what is the best algo? This one. So I'm Not Cubing asks, since when was FMC a thing that literally everyone did? Well, this all started in about, I believe, November 2018, when James Quinn, AJ Camel, Kim Calderon, Owen Wittes, and I all participated in the week-long Team FMC competition, which is basically you get 5 scrambles, a whole week, and the 5-person team to get the shortest solution to those scrambles that you 5 can find. And over that week, I learned how to do insertions, which made FMC so much more fun. So after that week, I was like, hey, I want to get more into this event. And so me and AJ Camel and Chris Chi started practicing FMC a lot together. Chris was obviously already good. He had just been the national champion that year, while AJ and I were just learning together. Then eventually Owen Wittes joined us, then Zach Oakes, and Kevin Min, and Alexei Sinyavin, and eventually our whole friend group started doing it, and we all got pretty good. I'd say a lot of us are world class, or close to world class, which is really cool. That we all like got super good at the event together, and now it's like one of our favorite pastimes. Daniel.G731 says, what are things you wish you knew when you started cubing? I think I wish I knew how to like control my nerves better. Like, I wish while I was learning how to solve and stuff, or like starting to go to comps, I wish I knew that nerves would affect me this much. Because I've always had a super big problem with nerves officially. Because, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I care too much. And so, I think I wish I knew how to like, more strategies to like calm me down before I competed. Because I feel like I'd have accomplished a lot more in cubing by now. Yeah, I think I definitely wish I knew how to work on my mental state more. Parker Traeger Cubing asks, what are some countries that you have interest in visiting? Well, I think Japan would be number 1 on that list, because Tokyo looks absolutely sick. Number 2 would probably be Greece. I don't know. I've seen a lot of pictures, and it seems really pretty there, and there are a lot of historic things in Greece, which is really cool. And then number 3... maybe China? I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to go to China. Dubsays Cuber asks, what events have you been picking up more since the quarantine? So, I mean, I'd already picked up FMC before quarantine, obviously, but I've started doing a lot more of it. I think I'm doing, like, 2 attempts a day around there. And then on the weekends, like, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Which is really bad, but I enjoy it, so why not? And then I picked up, Square 1 at the beginning of quarantine. I was grinding a lot. I was getting close to being around sub 10. I started learning CSP, but then I just kind of fell off. And I'm picking up 3x3 again, because I stopped practicing that after like, Liberty Science Center. Just because I started getting really busy with school and my friends and stuff. But then quarantine happened, so I don't really have anything else to do. So I'm going to try to get good at 3x3 again. Aru Cuber asks, Essential Square 1 EPLs for sub 10. I'm not sub 10, but honestly, if you have a fast left turning style, I don't see you needing anything beyond, like, Adge, the U-perms, the double U-perms. Like, double U-perms, not W. Like, the UUs, yeah. Those ones. Yeah, U on top and the... These ones, where you got the U-perm on top and then the U-perm on bottom. I didn't mean this one, that's the double U-perm. I mean the one where there's the 2 U-perms on the cube. Because this one's bad. You don't need to know this one unless you get parity a lot. And that's not good if you get parity a lot. Diego Alfonso 74 asks, do you speak French and do you like big cubes? I did take French all through middle school and for the first 3 years of high school, and then I didn't take it this year because I wanted to take another math class. And I do not like big cubes. Big cubes, as you would say in French, le big cube c'est très mal. And then Owen Wid asked a bunch of questions. Favorite Nano game on Mineplex? Quick. Join tutorial. I wish I knew what a join was, but unfortunately I do not. How's the weather? I think pretty good. I don't think I've been outside today. Head or stomach? This one. Dog or cat? This one. Favorite food? Probably my mom's basil pesto pasta. That stuff is god tier. Favorite food in Minecraft? I have to go with a nice cooked pork chop or flounder fish. How to cure corona? I wish I knew. Chris Cuber123 asked 3 questions. Are we friends? This one. Can I live in your house? What is the integral of x to the x dx? Well, unfortunately for you, I'm done with classes, so I'm not going to do any more calc because I already took the AP exam.
Probably got like a 1 or something, but, you know, that's fine.
Cubetastic Official asks, here's a real question. Can you slap Livia from your home? XD. This one. DS Cubes asks, what's your favorite brand of hummus? Well, I would have to say Sabra, just because of my experience at Constitution State Winter 2020. And lastly, we have some questions from Sinyavin, for the win himself, Alexei Sinyavin. So, he says, some serious questions. You're welcome, Krish. Although he didn't say the right "your," but, you know, it's fine. Favorite video game? At the moment, probably Minecraft. But all time, probably Jedi Fallen Order. If you're a Star Wars fan, you just have to play it. You just have to. It's an absurdly fun game, and it was amazing to play, especially because the story. If you get it, try not to get it spoiled for you, because it is just such a good game. When did you start getting into FMC? I did answer this a little early in the Q&A. I said that I got into FMC in around November 2018. When did you lose all of your baby teeth? I'm trying to think. I mean, probably at some point in, like, early to middle school. Like, maybe in, like, 6th, 7th grade. I don't know. Why does your house in Minecraft look like an eyesore? Well, you see, I haven't exactly finished my Minecraft house. Maybe I'll do that sometime. Favorite snack? This one, like, no, for real. Like, this one. This one's so good. Like, this one. This one. Poop? Poop. And last but not least, how do you feel about other people's questions? Alright, that is going to conclude this Q&A. So be sure to leave some questions down below for the next Q&A. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We are almost there, guys. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at KSNCube. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Bye, guys.